I would now like to introduce His Excellency Khaldoon Khalifa Mubarak, Chairman of the Abu Dhabi Media Zone Authority and the Abu Dhabi Media Summit, to give this year's summit's welcome speech. Your Excellency.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, Your Highness. Thank you for your presence with us here today. On behalf of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi and Deputy Supreme Commander of the UAE Armed Forces, and His Highness Sheikh Hazza bin Zayed Al Nahyan, National Security Advisor and Vice Chairman of the Abu Dhabi Executive Council, I am honored to welcome you to the 4th Abu Dhabi Media Summit hosted by 2454. This year's event will explore how individuals and organizations can leverage the opportunities created by the digital age in which we live. A lot has been written in recent years about the impact of digital technology and on media and commerce. Much of this discussion has centered on traditional media, players such as newspapers, film, and television. Much of the conversation has focused on the challenges these entities are facing as a result of the technological change. It is perhaps ironic that so much ink is spilled each week, reporting on the demise of the printing press. However, people in this room understand those challenges better than anyone. What I would like to focus on are the historic opportunities being created by these same technologies. And what's unique about today's media opportunities are that they are not just for traditional media companies. Instead, the rise of digital media is having an impact on the way businesses, governments, and organizations across all sectors are engaging with the world around them. To put it simply, the rise of digital technology is making media an important part of everyone's business. And if we are being honest, sometimes the results can be mixed. The best attempts of companies to create something viral can often lead to something sterile instead, and digital consumers can pick it up from a mile away. But when an organization gets it right, digital technologies have the capacity to disseminate ideas around the world faster than anything the world has ever known. For example, the vast majority of this year's Media Summit will be streamed live in the United Arab Emirates, as well as featured on a dedicated YouTube channel. Our keynote speaker himself will be joining us from more than 6,000 miles away. And here in the UAE, businesses and government entities are increasingly turning to digital and social media to connect with their stakeholders. These strategies are having unprecedented impact. A road safety campaign created by the Abu Dhabi police has generated 8 million views and posts on its Facebook page. There are 60,000 views on it in YouTube with 30,000 social media followers. This in a country with a population of little over 8 million people. It's staggering, the percentages when you look at them. Meanwhile, a citizen-led Twitter campaign to encourage people to fly the national flag over their homes for National Day reached more than 850,000 people in 2011. 850,000 people in the UAE for a campaign to raise the flag, leading to the establishment of an annual campaign and a dedicated website to which people can upload their photos. So the hit percentage, the ratio in terms of hit to population is quite dramatic, as you see through these two examples I've just mentioned. The possibilities in media and entertainment are enormous. I'll give you another example. Pita Planet. Pita Planet is an Emirati TV show commissioned by the Dubai Media Incorporated and produced here at 2454. It is widely considered to be the first local program to be driven by social media. It sees two Emirati brothers travel the world, guided by suggestions made by their social media followers. A Aside from becoming one of the highest rated shows on Dubai One, in only 6 months, Pita Planet has also attracted more than 500,000 Google Plus followers, alongside thousands more on the social media platforms. For me, what these examples demonstrate is just how much the game has changed. Digital technologies are no longer threatening to transform the ways in which we consume and exchange information. Those ways have already changed. And in a world where content can travel so far and so fast, all organizations with a public face need to ensure they are up to speed. Because as digital technology becomes even more affordable and widely available, an increasing number of people around the world will be speaking to each other through the language of content. This is why the government of Abu Dhabi is investing so significantly in the local media sector. It is why we believe initiatives such as 2454 have the potential to make such a lasting contribution to the development and diversification of our economy. And it is why this annual media summit remains one of the most important events in the UAE's economic calendar. At this year's summit, we will be focusing on the ways individuals and organizations can harness the limitless potential of digital technologies. We are fortunate to have such an esteemed group of speakers to help us explore that topic, beginning with our keynote speaker here today. Very few people have had as big an impact on our way of life as Sir Tim Berners-Lee, the inventor of the World Wide Web. Tim continues to serve as director of the World Wide Web Consortium and the World Wide Web Foundation. He's also a professor with both MIT and the University of Southampton. We are truly honored to have him here, opening this year's Abu Dhabi Media Summit. Joining us from New York to share his insights on the state of the digital planet, it is my great pleasure to introduce Sir Tim Berners-Lee in conversation with Matthew Grahan of the Financial Times.